Hi guys, welcome back to 375 Dance Studio. My name's Amanda and today we are going to be doing foot exercises. We are going to be working with these foot exercises in specific dances. Even if you don't know those dances, you can still use these exercises to strengthen your feet. Alrighty guys, we're gonna start with our first exercise. So you're just gonna grab onto a wall, whatever you have, a chair at home, and you're gonna start with your right foot back. Both legs are gonna be straight, and we're just gonna go from the ball of the foot to the toe. And again, ball of the foot to the toe. And now as you're doing this, you wanna make sure that you're using the inside edges of your big toe. So we don't wanna be perfectly straight. We want to be turned out. And then again, we wanna be using those inside edges of those big toes, so we don't wanna be out there on our outside edges of the toes. So we wanna be inside edge of that big toe, point, and ball, and toe, and ball, and toe, and ball. And make sure while you're doing this, you're keeping your legs straight, and you're keeping your feet at the same spot. So just keep going, point, and toe, and ball, and toe, and ball, and toe, and ball, and toe. And make sure, even though we're focusing on that back foot, make sure that front foot is not turned in. It's either straight or slightly turned out. Toe, and ball, and toe, and ball, and toe, and ball, and toe, and ball. And when I go to my toe, I feel that ankle pushing towards the ground. So I have ball and push that ankle towards the ground. Ball, push that ankle towards the ground. Ball and toe and ball and toe. Very good. We're gonna bring it in, shake it out. Alrighty, now with our left foot going back, make sure again, straight knees and turn that back foot out. Front foot is also either straight or slightly turned out. And we're gonna repeat the same thing. We're gonna go from the ball to the toe, ball and toe, ball and toe, ball and toe, ball and toe. And again, making sure that that ankle is pushing towards the ground when we go up on that toe, and keeping straight legs, ball and toe, ball and toe, ball and toe, ball and toe. And if you notice, I'm slightly moving my weight forward because I'm making room for that foot to go to the toe. And toe, and ball, and toe, and ball, and toe, and ball, and toe. Very good. Shake that out. All right. Now, the second exercise that we're gonna do is we're gonna be working on tracking our foot in and out. So we're gonna bring our foot in, so make sure that our thighs touch, knees, calves, ankles, and then we put it back out. And again, so our foot is turned out, and now it's gonna return back in so our thighs can touch. Pull it in, ankles, and bring it back out. Now make sure that that standing leg is remaining straight the whole time. So again, pull it in and out, and in and out, and in and out, and in and out, and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and okay. Now we're gonna switch left foot back. Make sure again, tight legs, straight, straight, straight. Our toe is in the back, and we're gonna come in thigh, knee, calf, ankle, and bring it back out. Thigh, knee, calf, ankle, bring it back. And in, and out, and in, and out. And now as I'm doing this, if you notice, my toe is dragging on the ground. It's staying there. So I'm not letting it lift up and come back together. I'm letting it push into the ground a little bit. There's pressure there in that toe as it's going in and out. In and out. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very good. Okay, shake it out. Now, from here, we're gonna do now brushing out to the side. So from here, we're gonna brush that foot out to the side and come back. And brush it out to the side and come back. Now, as I'm pushing it, as I'm pulling it back in, I'm making sure I'm pulling from my ankle. So my ankle is pulling in first, and then as I'm pushing out, I'm pushing from that toe, pushing out, and pull it in and out. That ankle is coming in and out, so I can create this beautiful shape in my foot at all times. And in and out, in and out. And that standing leg is staying straight the whole time. And out, in and out, in, out, in, out. Last one, in and out. Very good. Let's switch our feet. Left foot. From here, we're gonna go and out and pull it in and bring it out. Pull it in and bring it out. Pull it in and bring it out. Pull it in and out and in. Like I said before, keeping that big toe on the ground at all times, using the inside edge of that toe and keeping pressure into the ground. And out and in and out, and 3 and 2 and 1 and done. Okay, now we're gonna switch. We're gonna be doing the same exact thing but going forward. So we're gonna start with that right foot up on that toe, ankles together, and we're going to brush it on the ground till the foot is fully straight. And if you notice, as I'm brushing it, I'm thinking about that ankle coming forward. And then I pull it back in and brush it out and in and out and in and out, fully to the fully straight leg, and in and out and in and out and in. My standing leg is staying straight, out and in and out and in. Okay, let's switch the foot, shake it out a little bit. Your feet should be burning by now. Again, up on our toe, and our foot comes out. We're gonna feel that ankle pulling out, fully straight leg, and pull it back in and out and in and out and in. And if you notice, I go out, right? And I'm pulling that ankle forward. But when I return back in, I want to make sure that my foot goes back straight so that we get a straight knee line. If I left my foot turned out, I would get this little bit strange look in our leg, and we don't want this, okay? So out and in and out and in and out and in and out and in. Alrighty, so those were our main exercises, but I'm going to show you a few more that can apply to other dances. So for instance, right now, we're gonna go into Samba. So our footwork in Samba, the feeling and the rolling through of the foot is a bit different. So we're gonna do this exercise. We're gonna go up already on 2 toes. What we're gonna do is we're gonna point that right foot out in front. And from here, as we're putting the weight forward, we're gonna roll through our front foot. We're gonna go to the ball, to the heel. And then we're gonna come back up and pull it back in. And again, bring it back out. We're gonna roll it to the ball and heel. And of course, if we're dancing Samba, it's gonna go into the bent knee. But because we're focusing just on the feet today, we're just worrying about what the feet are doing. And now we're gonna go back up to the toe and pull it in. And out and down to the heel. Out and together. Out and down to the heel. Out and together. Out and down. Out and together. Now, with our left foot, same thing. We're gonna pull it out and down, out, together, out, down, out, together, out, down, out, together, out, down, out, together. Okay? We're gonna do the same thing to the side. Shake it out. Alrighty? All the way up on our toes. We're gonna go out, down, out, together. And again, out, down, out, together. Out, down, out, together. Last one. Out, down, out. Switch the feet. And out, down, out, together. Out, down, out, together. Out, down, out, together. Last one. Out, down, out, together. Now we're gonna go backwards, but I'm gonna face this way so you guys can see. We're gonna start with our right foot. We're gonna go out, point that foot back, down, back, together. Back, down, back, together. Out, down, back, together. Last one. And roll through that foot and together. Now with our left foot, back, down, up, together, back, down, point it, together, back, down, back, together, back, last one, back and together. Our next exercise is going to help us with our footwork in the Paso Doble. So we are gonna go starting from the back. We are going to track our foot in like we did in the beginning. And then, as we know, Paso has heel leads. So we need to make sure that we don't have a gap between when our feet are together and when the heel meets the ground. So we want to have a continuous motion into that heel lead. So how we can achieve that is we come in, we keep brushing keep brushing until it gets to the ball of the foot. Now, I'm on the inside edge of that big toe, and then I let it roll into a heel, and then I will return back, pull it in, and then bring it all the way back out. And again, I'll pull it in, let it keep brushing. It's gonna go into from a toe here. So this is my highest point here when I'm collected. As I continue brushing out, I'm gonna let it go to the ball, roll into a heel, and roll back and bring it back out. And again, in and heel, and in and out. 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 Very good. Okay, now left foot back. Here we go. We're gonna pull it in. Again, highest point is at the ankle, and we start to go to the ball of the foot. Remember that inside edge of that big toe, rolling to the heel, and then it pulls back in and back, and pull it in and heel and in and back, in and heel and in and back, in and rolling through that ball of the foot to the heel and in and back. Alrighty guys, last but not least, we are going to do just a little exercise to help us with our footwork in Jive. So we're gonna face the wall, mirror, chair, whatever you have. We're gonna put our feet slightly apart. Now, in Jive, we extremely work on the inside edges of our big toes. So we're gonna start with our right foot. We're gonna push on that inside edge of that toe. We're gonna roll through the ball of the foot, and we're gonna put pressure into that right foot and put that heel down. And then as we're putting the pressure into that right foot, my left foot is coming up onto the ball inside edge. And then I start all over again. I'm pushing pressure into my left foot, inside edge of that foot, heel down, press into the ground, and right heel comes up. And push into the ground and inside edge. 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 So we're really trying to work those inside edges and inside, 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 inside. We're rolling through that foot, starting from the ball of the foot. Yeah, in Jive, I would not say that we get up on that full toe. Don't really have much time for that. So we want to start with that ball of the foot into the ground, pushing into the ground, and ball and into the ground. Ball through the foot, 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 and through the foot. Alrighty guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye.